This is Marcus Washington making the cut. The Las Vegas Raiders come into this season with Derek Carr as their quarterback, something that we didn't know last season because it seemed like the organization was looking to see if they could replace him, if someone could come in and beat him out for the job, which that didn't happen. But this just conjures up a lot of questions of what the Raiders plan on doing. In 2023, Carr is going to be an unrestricted free agent. And if you're from the Washington, D.C. area, you know how it works when you can constantly trying to franchise a quarterback. It just does not work, and that was the situation with Kirk Cousins here in D.C., and you're hoping that if you're a Raiders fan, that's not going to be the situation with Derek Carr, but it doesn't seem like there's been any movement on the front on extending him, which means next season Carr could go in as a lamed up quarterback. The failure behind it, even if Gruden or fans or whatever the case may be don't believe in Carr, the fallacy is they don't have a backup. And this is a John Gruden special. They do not have a young guy who has been groomed to back up Carr in case Carr leaves. You have Marcus Mariota and you have Nathan Peterman, which are not really solutions to a quarterback if you want to move on. They're not solutions for moving on. That's a Band-Aid. That's a stopgap. And it's just never with John Gruden is it a situation where you can develop a young guy and that young guy pushes this organization forward. And that's one of the big differences between where Gruden left and where we are now. A lot of teams succeed when a quarterback is on their initial deal. Things have changed since Gruden left. You're just not going to be able to do things that way. Kansas City, look, they've been able to build around because Pat Mahomes is on that initial rookie deal. You know, even someone with Jared Goff with the Rams, and you can go down the line before Goff left the Rams, by the way. I know he's not there. You can go down the line of being able to build a roster when the quarterback salary is manageable. And you're going to see with the Patriots now with Mac Jones. So the Raiders aren't in that situation, and they haven't done anything to prepare in case they don't want to keep Derek Carr. And franchise after franchise isn't the way to do it. Like I said, they tried it in Washington, and it didn't work. So the big question coming in for the Raiders is not only how successful they're going to be this season, if they can finally make the playoffs in a division, by the way, that is getting extremely, extremely tough. We already knew that the Kansas City Chiefs were tough, but San Diego and Denver are both moving in the right direction. And then you have the Raiders, a quarterback with a coach with a 10-year deal who plans on using all 10 just to see if his experiments work, not necessarily making the organization better. So Derek Carr, you're going to have to save the Raiders and the Raider organization by making the playoffs. You're going to have to force Gruden and Mayock to give you an extension. If not, this franchise is going to be set back another 10 years because leadership has been that poor.